What if I told you that the life you're living right now is the direct result of your thoughts? Every success, every setback, every opportunity, they all started with a single thought. It might sound unbelievable, but stay with me for a moment. Your thoughts, the silent conversations you have with yourself, are shaping your reality in ways you might not even realize. Think about it. Everything you do starts with a thought. Whether it's deciding to get up in the morning, choosing to take on a new project, or even having a conversation with a friend, it all begins with your mind. Now imagine if you could harness this power, directing your thoughts to create the life you truly want. What would your life look like? If you were in complete control of your thoughts? What if you could shape your world simply by changing how you think? This is not just some motivational concept. It's grounded in both science and ancient wisdom. Your mind is more powerful than you can possibly imagine. The thoughts you have, the beliefs you hold, they shape your reality. In fact, neuroscientists have shown that our brains are wired to follow the paths our thoughts create. The more you think about something, the more your brain strengthens the neural pathways connected to that thought. Over time, these pathways become habits, and habits shape your life. Let's say you're constantly thinking about how hard life is, how unfair things seem, or how nothing ever goes your way. Guess what happens? Your brain starts to look for evidence to support those thoughts. It filters your experiences through the lens of negativity and limitation, and soon you start to feel like everything is working against you. But here's the thing, it works the other way too. If you start focusing on positive thoughts, thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and opportunity, your brain will begin to notice those things as well. It's not magic, it's science. Your brain is wired to confirm what you believe. Take the example of athletes or high achievers. Many of them practice something called visualization. They close their eyes and picture themselves succeeding in their goals. Whether it's winning a game, facing a presentation, or mastering a new skill, what they're doing is training their brain to create a roadmap for success. When the actual moment arrives, their mind is already prepared, and the body follows suit. The same principle applies to everyday life. When you visualize yourself succeeding, your brain starts to believe it's possible. You begin to feel more confident, and you're more likely to take the actions necessary to make that vision a reality. This is the power of your thoughts at work. Your thoughts don't just stay in your head. What you do, and ultimately, what you experience in life. But what about those negative thoughts that seem to creep in no matter how hard you try to stay positive? The truth is, everyone experiences negative thoughts. It's part of being human. The key isn't to eliminate them entirely. That's impossible. Instead, it's about learning how to manage them. Think of your negative thoughts like passing clouds in the sky. They're there, but they don't have to stick around forever. You don't have to chase them away or pretend they don't exist. Simply acknowledge them and then let them drift by. When you practice this kind of mindfulness, you create space between you and your thoughts. You realize that just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. You have the power to choose which thoughts you hold on to and which ones you let go. This is where mindfulness meditation can be incredibly helpful. By training your mind to observe your thoughts without judgment, you begin to break free from the cycle of negative thinking. You create a mental buffer that allows you to pause, assess, and then choose a more empowering thought. Now let's talk about self-talk. The way you speak to yourself has a profound impact on your life. Most of us are far harsher on ourselves than we would ever be with others. We say things like, "I'm not smart enough," "I'll never be successful," or "I'm not good enough." These thoughts, repeated over time, become beliefs. And those beliefs shape your reality. But imagine if you could change your self-talk. Imagine if, instead of putting yourself down, you started lifting yourself up. What if, instead of saying, "I'll never be successful," you said, "I'm capable of achieving great things"? Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," you told yourself, "I'm growing and improving every day"? This shift in language may seem small, but it has a massive impact on your mindset and your actions. Muhammad Ali, the legendary boxer, is a perfect example of the power of self-talk. Long before he was the world champion, Ali would declare, "I am the greatest." He said it over and over again, not because he was already the greatest, but because he believed in his potential to become the greatest. His words became his reality. He used the power of thought to build his confidence, and that confidence fueled his success. Let's bring it back to you. What if you started speaking to yourself in a way that builds you up instead of tearing you down? What if you started focusing on your strengths, your potential, and your ability to grow? How different would your life look a year from now if you made that commitment today? One of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset is through gratitude. It's easy to get caught up in what's not going well or what you don't have, but gratitude helps you refocus on the abundance already in your life. When you practice gratitude, you train your brain to see the positive. And as we've talked about, what you focus on expands. Start a simple gratitude practice by writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day. They don't have to be big things. It could be something as small as enjoying a cup of coffee or having a conversation with a loved one. The more you focus on gratitude, the more you'll start to notice the good in your life. And this shift in perspective can have a profound effect on your mental and emotional well-being. So how can you start using the power of your thoughts to create the life you want? First, it begins with awareness. Pay attention to your thought patterns. Notice when negative or limiting beliefs start to creep in, and practice shifting them towards something more empowering. This is a process, and it takes time, but with practice, you'll start to see a real transformation in your mindset. Next, take ownership of your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters. Replace negative self-defeating thoughts with positive affirmations. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, just as you would with a close friend. And finally, commit to practicing gratitude daily. By focusing on what you already have, you'll start to attract more of it into your life. When your mind is focused on abundance, opportunities start to appear. Let me leave you with this. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. You are capable of so much more than you realize. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. So why not choose thoughts that build you up? Why not focus on the possibilities instead of the limitations? The power is already within you. You've had it all along. It's time to harness that power and use it to create the life you've always dreamed of. Your thoughts are the starting point for everything. And the best part is, you get to choose what you think. Take control of your mind, and you'll take control of your life. Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. So why not choose to believe that you can? Your thoughts are powerful, and so are you. Your journey begins now. Your thoughts are the most powerful tool you have, and I can't wait to see where they take you. The journey of mastering your thoughts doesn't end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. As you continue to practice awareness, positive self-talk, and gratitude, you'll start to notice shifts in your mindset and in the results you see in your life. It might not happen overnight, but with time and consistency, the power of your thoughts will become evident. You have the ability to rewrite the script of your life by changing the way you think. Every day you get to choose the thoughts that will either limit you or empower you. Imagine waking up each day feeling confident, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way, simply because your mind is aligned with your goals. Remember, your thoughts are not just passive musings. They are commands to your brain, and your brain is constantly working to fulfill those commands. If you tell yourself you're capable of achieving your dreams, your brain will begin to look for ways to make that happen. But if you tell yourself you're stuck, your brain will find reasons to keep you there. Take small steps every day to direct your thoughts towards positivity, growth, and possibility. Use visualization, affirmations, and mindfulness to stay aligned with your goals. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, and consume content that fuels your mind with inspiration. The power to change your life is in your hands, or more accurately, in your mind. You are the creator of your own reality, and it all starts with a single thought. So what will you think about today? What will you choose to focus on? As you leave this video, I want you to carry this one thought with you. You are more powerful than you know. Your mind has the ability to shape your future, and your thoughts are the first step in that creation. Be mindful of what you think, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Thank you for being here, and thank you for investing this time in yourself. If this message has sparked something within, you make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more insights that can help you on your journey. Share this video with someone who could use this message today, because we all have the power to inspire change in others as well. Remember, it all starts with a thought. Think big, dream big, and watch as your life transforms. See you in the next video. Until then, keep thinking powerfully and take care of your mind, because it's the most powerful tool you've got.